Hello everyone and welcome to the Week 32 edition of Instant Replay, where I give you my take on the most controversial calls of the weekend. I'm Simon Borg. We start at PPL Park, where referee Armando Villarreal faced some real tough decisions. Just before halftime, Danny Cruz goes in with the studs-up tackle that I think endangered the safety of Toronto's Daniel Henry. It could have been a leg breaker, and I would have shown a red card to Cruz, but Villarreal doesn't even call a foul. A Union player did see red in this game, and it was a no-brainer. It came in the 76th minute when Fabinho retaliates and kicks out at Toronto's Alvaro Rey after suffering a hard foul. In fact, Rey got a yellow for his foul, not for his acting. Now, should the Union have been down to 9 men just 90 seconds later? You see Rey dribble past Shane Williams, who takes him down. Was that denial of a goal-scoring opportunity? I think so, but it's not necessarily a slam dunk call given that Amobi Okugo is in proximity. I can see why red was not shown. There was an early red in the RSL Dallas game, and it was shown to Abdoulaye Monsali. I don't think anyone's arguing this one, especially when you hear it in real time here. One other play to look at from this one. Javier Morales kicking Blas Perez between the legs. We saw a similar play last month between Robbie Keane and John Kennedy Hurtado. No card was shown then and none here, although I would have gone with a yellow in both cases. That Tim Cahill goal deep into stoppage time must have felt a little like a kick in the midsection for a New England Revolution team that had battled back to take a lead just minutes earlier at Red Bull Arena. What infuriates Revolution fans most about this play is that they had to defend the set piece with only 9 men after Andrew Farrell was ordered off the field by referee Fotis Bazakos. Just minutes earlier, a push by Thierry Henry sent Farrell's face into his goalkeeper's knee, and the impact drew blood. But Farrell was apparently still bleeding before that decisive Red Bull's free kick, because you can see New York defender Jamison Olave, who seems to be alerting Bazakos to Farrell's situation. And if you look closely, Farrell is wiping something off his face, but it's too late. Bazakos sends him to the sideline to take care of it, as per the laws of the game when blood is visible. And with the Revs down 2 men, Cahill is left unmarked and scores the equalizer. Why were the Revs already down a man by then? Well, for this 86th-minute studs-up tackle by Andy Dorman. Look at how his foot is vertical throughout the entire motion. That's endangering the safety of an opponent. He earned that red card. Another play that had people talking from this one, the 83rd-minute penalty awarded to the Revolution for a handball by Olave in the box. Many feel the ball came off his shoulder, but I think the replay is not that clear. For me, the ball strikes that gray area on a player's body. Where does the arm end and the shoulder start? I think it's a judgment call, and Bazakos had a pretty good look at it. Before we leave Red Bull Arena, let's go back to that Henry push on Farrell. I know some people out there want a suspension for the Frenchman, but I disagree. We see those kind of pushes all the time in the box. The end result was unfortunate for Farrell, but there's nothing about the play that I think warrants supplemental discipline. The Columbus Crew were virtually a man down on the Sporting Kansas City game-winning goal. Crew defender Agustin Viana hits the deck after going up for a header in the 17th minute, but play continues and an unmarked Aiko Para eventually scores at the back post where Viana was on the ground. Some wanted referee Jorge Gonzalez to whistle play dead because of what looked like a head injury. No way. First, the referee doesn't see it right away, and then you can't expect the referee to immediately stop play as soon as any player falls to the ground on a set piece. Defenders would do it all the time. I think Gonzalez handled it well. Opara wanted another goal in this game in the 69th minute. He clearly outjumps Tyson Wall for this header, but I think he also leans into Wall and prevents him from jumping for the ball. I think it's a good call by the referee to call it back. One last play from Crew Stadium. Props to assistant referee Brian Dunn for raising his flag on a tight offside call on the Crew's Jairo Arrieta midway through the second half. Replay shows it was the right call. But I'm not sure the right call was made in Houston on that Bobby Boswell handball controversy in the 69th minute. After Montreal's Davy Arnaud fires this shot on goal, Boswell makes himself big by raising his left arm, and the ball strikes it. I think that was a handball and should have been punished with a red card for denial of a goal-scoring opportunity. Referee Drew Fisher doesn't call it. Next to Dick's Sporting Goods Park, only one incident to look at from the Colorado whitewashing of the Seattle Sounders. Zach Scott was sent off in this one for 2 yellow card fouls. Both cautions were spot on in my opinion. Yellow was the right call by referee Silver Petrescu for 2 brutal fouls in Vancouver. First by Carlisle Mitchell on Will Johnson, and then by Pa Moduka on Darren Maddox. Both looked nasty, but for both it was a case of late and reckless, the threshold for a yellow. And finally, from BC Place, the Whitecaps thought they had earned a potential game-winning penalty kick deep into stoppage time when Footy Danso pushed Kikuta Mane in the box. Petrescu didn't call it, but this looked like a penalty kick to me. Mane is turning the corner at high speed, and the slight push by Danso puts him off balance and he falls to the ground. Some would have labeled it a soft penalty kick, but soft or not, that's a penalty to me. For our editor, John Benton, who wants the world to know he disagrees with me on several of these plays, I'm Simon Borg. See you next time.